Hey everyone, it's Chris coming to you from Florence, Italy. I'm in my hotel's courtyard doing a little bit of work and thought I would do a quick video here and answer the question, should you do a tour for your first trip to Europe? So I'm going to go over the pros and cons of each, and I've picked out 3 pros and 3 cons to help you make your decision on whether you want to use a tour. So let's start out with the pros. First of all, your hotel and transportation will all be taken care of, right? And because they're buying group tickets, you will normally get maybe a little bit better hotel than you would on your own, or you'll get them for cheaper. So some of the hotels that I've stayed in on tours are easily $200 or $300 a night that I know that's not what the tour company is paying for. Second of all, not having to worry about buses or trains. Someone else has handled it all for you. It just makes your life that much easier. Now, pro number 2 is the fact that all of your tickets and tours are going to be handled. You don't have to wait in line. And in fact, sometimes because you're in group tours, the group tours will actually get in before singles that are in line. So your tour guide will normally buy group tickets for you, so you get in quicker, and sometimes you might even get to see stuff that others don't. And the other beauty about this is a lot of times they will hire local guides, and within those local guides they will walk you through the museums, they'll walk you through the churches, they'll walk you through the castles, and they'll explain things to you, and they'll have little headpieces for you to listen to. And you're not going to get that without having to pay for a tour and find it on your own. And the third pro, if you have a great tour guide like I've had before, you will learn so much. They will have so much information about the food, about the people, about the history of the region, and it's really a great way to orientate yourself into Europe. So let's say it's just your first time, maybe a tour is the right way to go for you. That being said, it's not all perfect as well, because when you're on a tour, the time's not really your own. Now the tours that I've gone on, they will actually provide free time, but for the most part you're on a schedule, so you need to be at the bus at this time, you have breakfast at this time, we meet at the museum at this particular time. And so if you're more the type of person who wants to explore and have freedom to go when you don't want to go, the tours are they're very structured. The second thing is you're with a group of people anywhere. So the ones I go on are 27, 28 people. You might have up to 50 people. And that means you're stuck with these people for 2 to 3 or 4 weeks, however long your tour is. And yes, there are going to be some people you don't like, and there's going to be some people you do like, and you may or may not like your tour guide, but you are stuck with them for that entire time. And the third biggest con, and this is a big deal for me, is as a group, you're seen as tourists, right? You have this big group of people, sometimes they have a flag, sometimes you have your earpiece, and it's really hard for you to integrate yourself into the community you're in, because you as this big group of people are always going to be kind of singled out as the tourist. But that being said, a tour can be very, very helpful. They can orientate yourself. You can see lots and lots of countries. But if you're more the exploratory type and you want to go and try and do things on your own, then a tour might not be the right one for you. So those are the 3 pros and cons of taking a tour for your first European trip. Leave a comment below and let me know what your thoughts are on taking a tour or not taking a tour for your first trip to Europe.